You know what nobody tells you while you're healing? What nobody tells you is that not even the old version of you can go with you anymore. Nobody tells you that. Nobody tells you that as you're healing, not even the old version of who you was can even go with you. That's the weird part about it. Healing is remembering the old version of you can't even come either. So what if you're not lost? What if you're just unfamiliar with the new you that is healing or that is healed it? I'll ask the question again. What if you're not lost at all? What if you're just unfamiliar with the new you that's healing or that is healed it? And what if you realize that not even the old version of yourself can come with you either? Sometimes when you are so used to bringing the old version of yourself into every aspect of your life, it's kind of weird, because now it's like as you healing or healed it in certain areas, it's like the old patterns, the old behaviors, the old attitudes, the old way of how you used to think, the old way of the old mindset you had, the old negative thoughts you've always had throughout your life. It's like the old patterns of what was implanted in you mentally from a little kid by your mother, your father, the old behaviors that you saw when it came to your mother or your father, and how you saw a relationship and the dynamic of how it was supposed to be, like, because the way I've seen it with my own family is my mother raised her children in an atmosphere of a lot of chaos. That's how my mother raised us. We was always in an atmosphere of chaos. Whether it came to her relationships with men, or her relationship with her children, or her relationship with her family members, it's just my mother always raised all her children in a space of chaos. That's all my mother knew, was chaos. And so, in my mother and all her knowing is just chaos, then she didn't have a choice but to just, she didn't have a choice. She had a choice, but she didn't know any better. So all she could do was raise all 6 of her children in chaos because she didn't know no other way of how to live. So when you grew up in that type of family dynamic where your nervous system thrived off of chaos, your nervous system thrived off of drama, your nervous system thrived off of just being toxic and dysfunctional, your nervous system thrived off of allowing men to just allowing men to mistreat you in every way, shape, and form. It's like nobody tells you that as you get older and as you come into this place where you're choosing to heal or get healed in, nobody tells you that the old version of you can't come either. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody tells you that the old version of you can't come either. Nobody tells you that you're not even lost. It's just this part of you that's healing or that is healed, it's unfamiliar to you. It's like a foreign language. But as you settle in a little more, you start to understand why the old version of you can't come either. Because it will dilute the healing part of you. It will dilute the healed parts of you now. It will dilute the new mindset that you have, the new emotions you have, the new perspective you have, the new understanding that you have. It will dilute the new spirit, the new energy that you have. The old version will dilute all of this. So I understand why the old version can't come, because it will dilute every part of me that's healing and that is already healed it. So it's weird, because everything that you was programmed to believe, to behave, everything, all the chaos that your nervous system was thriving off of, you get to rebuild all of that over in a different way now. That's like you take a glass of water and you have a glass of water and the water is so clear and so pure. And then you take some type of dingy water and you pour the dingy water into the clear glass of water. It dilutes the clear, pure water. And that's how it is with us when it comes to the old version of who we are. The old version of us dilutes the clear, pure versions of who we are. The fact that we're healing and the fact that we are healed in certain areas, or the fact that we're still trying to heal in certain areas, the old version of us dilutes that pure version of us. And that is why the old version can't come with us either.